friend. Sun goes down, but we get back again. Trouble is a silly thing, it always ends up breaking, but everything still works out in the end. No matter what they call it, no matter what they want it, they don't know there's no way they'll ever get it. Wind just blows, but we keep on standing. We'll call it whatever that we want it. Don't you know there's no way they will ever get it? Wind just blows, but we keep on standing, standing.
I've got so many compliments that people love, like the pre-music jams. So I always try to come up with something different.
Yes, and what a way to start Monday Mojo.
Woo! Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Monday Mojo. Oh my gosh, LaDonna, can you believe it? Today is Monday, August 29th. We've got 3 days left of August.
I know. I mean, August has flown by. I don't know why, but it has flown by. There's no more Monday Mojos left in August. There's only 3 days of the fundraiser, 3 days for recipes. I mean, September is coming. It's here. It's crazy.
It is
Crazy.
indeed.
Has it seemed like it's flown by for you?
It has, like, blink of an eye. We've done so much too. So hello to all of you too. Please chat with us. Let us know how you're doing. How's your day so far today? So let us know. And we'd love to hear from you as well. You are the biggest part of what makes this show so special.
It's all about you. Remember that. It's all about you. We are here for you.
And as always, you know, LaDonna's very stylish, and we like to start off with the outfit of the day. So here we go. LaDonna, what is it that you're wearing?
Okay, I have a peachy pink top that has the little eyelet lace here at the top. The shoulders, you know how I love my eyelet lace. Easy flowing sleeves, very soft and cool. I have a necklace on, glass beads, and it's really long, and I didn't need it quite as long today. So I just kind of tied it up, and that's a good idea for you guys that have long necklaces, but you want to bring something different. This one, I just literally wrapped it and tied it, and it's easily to unwrap and untie when you need it to. Magic. I'm all about magic. Easy, easy, easy. You don't need tubs and tubs and tubs full of jewelry. Use what you have, reuse it, and use it again, because it's not about how much you have, it's about how you utilize it. And then I have some earrings that almost match. They're not glass, but they have the same colors. So what a better way to put them with this. And that's it. Just easy but styling. I love the lace. I love little eyelet lace, and
We feature a lot of those items on homesweethometreasures.net. Lacy,
yes.
Items like that.
Excellent. And this kind of print was, the eyelet lace was great in the 60s, 50s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and here it is, 2022, and it's still stylish. It puts emphasis on, it makes a simple top just a little bit more stylish.
Yeah, and I remember seeing a t-shirt that you featured on homesweethometreasures.net, which just had a little bit of a fold at the bottom. It's just a plain old t-shirt, but it had a little sequin pocket, had a little tuck and fold at the bottom. So yeah,
and it's gone already.
Oh, it's already gone. Throwing it.
It's already gone. You gotta act fast. When you see something, we don't have 10 of them. We only have one usually. I mean, every once in a while, we may have more than one, but not usually. You gotta act fast.
Darn it. Gotta act fast. Gotta love it. Gotta have it. Gotta act now.
That's right.
And it must be another hot day in Texas because you've got an updo today. You got your hair all up.
Oh man, it's so humid. It is so humid. And I tried to roll my hair, curl it, and it's just frizz. It's worse than being where you're at in Florida. When I go to visit Florida, my hair just frizzes. And when I was there in March for my niece's wedding, I had my hair all done before I left the hotel. By the time I left the hotel door to get in the car, hair was frizzed, and so many times it's just like that here in Texas. So even though we're not 107 today, I think we're only like 93. The humidity's crazy. So updo it went. And your hair always looks so perfect. And what are you wearing today?
Oh, my hair, I know. It just falls into place.
I love it. Your hair
no matter what I do to it, it just always falls into place.
It always looks perfection.
Thank you. Well, it's back to school month, right? We've been talking about back to school nonstop. So I felt really being preppy today. So I've got this collar shirt on. And so I want to hear from you. Are you like a pop the collar up or are you like a fold the collar down, right? Which is your preference? Which looks better? So let me know. And so I'm doing the pop-up collar today. And look at these fabulous earrings. So I've learned fashion tips from LaDonna just from doing this show. She has been just a blessing in my life. And she's like, Olivia, mix and match your patterns. So I'm like, okay. So I'm wearing polka dots and denim, but then I've got floral. Who would have thought dots and floral would go together? And I threw in some tassels as well, too. So I love these earrings. And there's blue in the earrings to go with the blue shirt. There's white to go with the dots. So I think I've got it pretty covered, but I would never have put this combination together had it not been for you, LaDonna.
And back in the 50s, no one would have. Everything had to be perfect. The blue would have had to be the perfect blue, or they would have just thrown white on. But now we just wear what we want to wear, and it makes fashion so much easier. And it really shows our personality. When I was raising my girls, I would like to match them with everything. And one thing Big Daddy would say, let them just have their own personality. Because one day I came home from work and my Christy had, I don't know, the socks didn't match, the shoes didn't match, the hair. She just looked like a hot mess because that's how she wanted to dress. That's how I let her dress. It's her day. It's her personality. And now she's my fashionista. She's going to make sure everything's just right. So talk about collars. It's all about preference. I know that if I have a collared shirt on and I have my hair up and it's more of a updo day, I wear my collars up. But if my hair is down, it bothers me to have my collars up. So I wear my collars folded. But again, it's all about how you want to wear them. But I would love to hear about what other people think, what they do, how they wear their hair versus how they wear their collars. Some people will say if you have your hair up, you can wear really large earrings. And if you have your hair down, you have to wear little earrings. I say wear the size earrings you want to wear.
It's your mojo. Yes.
It's my mojo. It's all about mojo. How I feel. And, I think it depends on your kind of hair. Maybe it doesn't tangle as much as what my kind of hair. I have a frizzier type of hair. So I have to watch the necklaces that I put on. I can't have a chain that tangles real easy with my hair or drive me crazy, So it's all, my husband has perfectly straight hair, no frizz. It just lays there. No matter what he does, it lays there. My oldest daughter, it's the same way. And then me and the youngest daughter, we have the frizzier hair. But you know what? They want curly hair. We have curly hair. We want straight hair, vice versa. So there you go. We just can't be happy.
It always seems to be the case, right? We always want what the others have and rather than do our own. But we're here on Monday Mojo to let you appreciate, what it is that you have and to be surrounded in gratitude. And so let us know, what is your mojo style today? What is your mojo outfit of the day? I think it's so fun. Especially now, we're on camera more often, we're on video more often, we're doing business online. So it's important to kind of have your go-to outfits where you are looking, fresh and stylish and approachable, etc. So yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But today I am so excited. It's Mojo with your Decor Day. We are going to talk about decorating to make the best of your mojo because it's all about your surroundings. And as you said, we're more on camera now. Well, guess what? That's usually because we're sitting in an office at home so much of the time, or we're sitting at the office at work. We're in an office all the time. At the office or away from the office at home, you're still in an office where before you would travel outside to somebody else's office so many times. We're not doing that as much anymore. And so you have to build your mojo from the inside out and the outside in. So your surroundings do matter. And it's, like you said, it's all about your mojo. What your colors are may not be my colors that I like to be around. It's all about the way you think and the way it makes you think, makes you feel. So I'm excited about today's Monday Mojo.
So I think
And
we've got some
Olivia, you
slides.
haven't been in your home too long, right? So are you still decorating?
Always, yes. So it's been a year, a little bit over a year that I'm in my home.
Yes. And I hate to tell you, about the time you think you have it perfect, you'll think, "Oh, I need to change that. Oh, I want to change that."
I usually feel that way during the holidays, and thanks to you and homesweethometreasures.net, I've got little signage and decor items, so I can point them out about my house.
Yes. And you know what? I'm a big Christmas decorator. Everybody comes to my house for Christmas and I love decorating for it. It's a lot of work, but it kind of shifts my spirits when I do it, because now the house looks refreshed. It looks different. And especially since I'm home, like 80% of the time I'm here. Not in all parts of my home. I hardly ever go upstairs, but the downstairs, this is where I live and work. So change is good sometimes.
And I know you love crafting. Yeah. So I can't wait for Halloween to come around because I know you've got some really nice Halloween crafts for us because that's my favorite holiday to really decorate too.
And you know what? It's not too early to start because if you go shopping to Walmart, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. We went into Lowe's over the weekend because, we had our whole day planned for Saturday treasure hunting and everything, and got up and the hot water heater was out. So guess what we did on Saturday? Big Daddy said, I'm not paying $800 for somebody to come out here and put in a hot water heater when I can do it myself. So we went to Lowe's. We got a new hot water heater, brought it home. But anyway, so see, things change even though you don't think it. But the reason I'm telling you this, the skeletons were out. The clowns were out. All the decor for Halloween was out. So I was at Joann's Fabric just a few weeks ago. They already started putting their fall items out. So it's time to go ahead and get it started, I guess. So I can't wait to show you. Starting about early. Let's talk about early. I had no idea. We've done a Sherwin-Williams. I know they're going to call us any day, Olivia, for us to do their commercials for them. We've done Sherwin-Williams before, but I was researching to see what we should do our next shows on. Sherwin-Williams have already brought out their 2023 Biome colors.
Biome? That's a weird word.
Yeah. They're calling it the Biome colors because they're focusing on the earth.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. It's like they knew you were talking
I mean, it's like, because, we talk about the earth and nature, recycling, upcycling, reducing, reusing all the time. So biome is where biome colors is different than biome other things. I mean, we use the word so often, but not often enough anymore. But biome, I was thinking, okay, biome, and you brought it up earlier before we started about, greenhouses. Well, that is earth. But biome colors, the sky colors are not directly determined by the temperature and downfall values, but instead are determined by a color code. However, the sky color that is set forth for each biome is mostly based on the temperature values, which means that the warmer biomes have brighter skies and the colder biomes have slightly purplish skies. That is so much information. It is so much. But that is what biomes really is about. It's about putting our earth into perspective.
And you know what? You're really good about synthesizing information. So I know you've got some slides and you're going to break it down for us, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's cue these slides.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. So talk to us about this one.
Okay. Set your mood to find your decor mojo. You have to determine, let's say that Olivia wants to do her family room. What does she want her family room to be surrounded with? Does she want, what kind of mood? And when I say that, do you want it to be a mellow mood? Do you want it to be just a family game time, ha ha ha, rah 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 atmosphere? I mean, if you have a 3-year-old running around, you don't want all these decor laying around on the tables because you won't have them very long, maybe. I mean, just maybe. Everyone's children are a little different. But we're going to show you, we have 5 tips today to inspire your mojo. But remember, my mojo may not be the same as Olivia's mojo. Decorating with your mojo in mind. Yay! All right, let's go. Okay, Sherwin-Williams color mix forecast for 2023. The biome trend palette from the Sherwin-Williams 2023 color mix. Forecast invites us to preserve peace in our spaces with mushroom taupe, lichen gray, earth tones, and subtle blues and greens. Experience a carefully cultivated color selection of delicate neutrals, rich browns, and the tints of earth and air. Now, this does not mean you have to use these colors. I mean, there will be pink in this house each and every year. And it is not in the biome colors for 2023. But I can put those pinks with something maybe. All right. Olivia is so good about punching these magical buttons of hers. So now you can see the certain colors. And you know what? I don't know who has the job of naming these colors, but what a job. Look at that white raisin color. Now, white raisin to me, that is more of a yellowish tinted color, but they're naming it white raisin. It's not purple, it's not white, but hey, somehow, some way, there we go. And then look at that. What does that say there? It's kind of blurry on my end. It's probably my old eyes. Does it say rockwood medium? Olivia, can you tell?
Rockwood. Yep, you got it. Rockwood medium brown.
Yes. Look at those colors, how rich that is.
I'm with you, LaDonna. Like, what a fun job this must be to name these colors. And let us know which one is your favorite. Like, what calls out to you? Is it antler velvet? Is it shiitake? Is it silver mist? Evergreen fog? Mount Etna? Urbane bronze? And white raisin just made me so funny.
I mean, when I seen that white raisin, I'm like, my eyes just went, my head just, I don't know. But that brown, oh my gosh, it looks so rich. Just almost can taste how rich it is to me. But that shiitake color, that would be so pretty. Now, in my house, having a Saint Bernard, I have to have everything washable when I'm doing my walls because he will sling mud. I live in the country, so we do have mud. He will find mud somewhere if he has to go down to the pond and find it. He will find it, and then he wants to come in and sling it everywhere. So, yes. But I love that white raisin. I don't know why, it's just different, and I guess that's why I love it so much. But there's more colors to this that just, it's amazing, all the colors, and I want that job to name the colors. I'm telling you right now. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, Olivia. Okay, now, when I said you don't have to use those colors, that's just the forecast, okay? But look at this. Choose your style. And we talked about this in every slide. We're going to talk about it. You have to know your style of what you're going to set the mood for. Style will set the mood of how you want to feel. Now, we talked about set the mood. You have to have the mood. If you see the center picture, it's more like a country vibe. Now, I'm more of a country person. You're going to find a lot of wood in my house, where my daughters like more of a modern look. And they don't like a lot of stuff on their walls or a lot of stuff hanging out. Where if I had it my way, I would have something on every wall and every table. But 3 years ago, we kind of had to put that on the side because now we have a 3-year-old toddler running around that thinks he's a wild man. So soon, though, he's getting better. So soon we'll be able to get Granny's things back out, all my little pretties. But Olivia, how do you like to decorate?
I think I'm more of like nostalgia.
Okay.
Like I have an older home that was built in like the 1960s, 70s. And so there's like different elements I've kept. So I've kept like the pink bathroom. I've kept like the wood paneling on the walls. I've kept like
That's awesome because you don't find wood paneling anymore. But that was huge in the 60s and 70s.
Yep.
So I'm putting real wood up in my house. The wood slats. We've been working on it now. It's like an ever-going thing. We bought a home. We got a really good price about 8 years ago. There's a reason we got a really good price. Number one, the market wasn't crazy like it is today, but it did need some updating. But updating it wise, we're kind of doing it like a wood cabin type almost in some of the areas, not every area, but like our den areas all has wood walls now. Part of it does. Part of it has a wood ceiling now. So just some different aspects of what we like. So I would say ours is more country, but you need to figure out what you kind of like for your style, because you may have more than one style. I could put some modern pieces with my country flair and vice versa. Like Olivia said, she kept some, but then she mixed up some pieces. So, but do you want it to feel calm and relaxed, or do you want it exciting? Do you want it energetic? Do you want it nostalgia? Do you want it romantic? You know, and just because you make one room romantic, you don't have to make every room romantic. In my house, every room has its own kind of like theme, you know. So, but that is something to keep important. If you want a romantic, maybe your bedroom's more romance, or your bathroom, but you left the rest of your house not romance. So maybe you want different throw pillows, different throws blankets, different wall features. And we're going to talk more about that each and every slide, but only 5 today. So you kind of get, now you can see 3 different pictures, and it's 3 different things going on here at the same time, but you kind of feel the atmosphere of what you need and what you want. How do you want to feel when you go into that room? Okay, go ahead, Olivia. Okay, now we know how we want our room to feel. We know if it's a country room or a mix or if it's all modern. Now we get to choose those colors we talked about. And of course, you knew you were going to find that pink because my bedroom, I know, don't judge. I waited a long time when I was a little girl. I didn't have a bedroom the color I wanted. So finally, when we bought this house, my husband said, I don't care. He's been married a million years. I don't care. Do the bedroom the way you want it. So yes, we have a pink bedroom and a pink bathroom, and it is so beautiful. And it's so warming, though. Also, when you walk in there, it's completely different than the rest of the house. And then you'll notice I kind of found that white raisin color there on the side because I kind of like that color. I'm kind of putting it there to see if I want to change up something in my house for that color because, you know, it gives more of a lighter color. And, you know, if you have a lighter, like a dark area in your home, like my hallway, my entryway when you walk in it's kind of dark in that area because it has the staircase there, it has the high ceiling, and it's just kind of dark. So I had to pick a lighter color to go in that so it kind of feels opened up. If you have a big area, you can use dark or light colors. And then you can never go wrong with that silverish gray color. I don't care what size room you have. It's a very neutral, livable color. So those colors are kind of my colors that I'm liking too, but I also have turquoise, and it's a turquoise greenish color in my den areas. So, you know, and I don't have a formal living area anymore because we took down that wall and just made a large family room. So, yes. So those are just some aspects. Pick your colors for the room, or maybe just a wall. Maybe you want to keep the room all the same, but change one wall. Lighting. Now, this doesn't mean put all candles in your house. But when I say lighting, what kind of lighting fixtures do you want? What kind of, in the den area, since we're going country, I have black. They look modern, but look old-fashioned. The black makes them look modern, but they look old-fashioned because they look like lanterns. But if we didn't have the 3-year-old, I'd have lots of candles hanging out. And when he's gone, we do put candles out, and then we have to scoop them all up and put them all away before he comes in. But in my bathroom, I have lots of candles because that's what makes me feel comfortable. And this time of year, get those orange candles out. Get the red candles, the brown candles, the khaki colored candles, because it's fall. I mean, fall is right around the corner. So lighten up your area with candles and the good fragrances that you like. And, you know, a lot of the fragrances now heals our body, makes us feel like it's healing it, opens up our airways. So utilize this time of year for that. Choose your lighting. All right, wall decor. That should be next. You've already figured out what you want, how you want to feel. You've set the mood. You've done the coloring. You've done the lighting. Now, how do you want your walls? Now, some expert interior design people, not all, but some will say, never put your family pictures on your walls except maybe in your family room. They shouldn't be in formal dining, formal. LaDonna likes her family on every wall, in every room, and I've always been that way. I love my family pictures up. So you do you, and it doesn't matter what everybody else wants. A lot of people say only put mirrors in your home. I only want so many mirrors. But that's me. That's me. I'm not one that likes to look at myself in the mirror. If I do have a mirror up, it's reflecting a wall across from it so that you're kind of seeing that beautiful wall reflect off the mirrors as well. And that's how I do my mirrors. I used to put a huge mirror over the fireplace, but now the TV over the fireplace so that on one side of the family room, we can watch TV, and then the 3-year-old can watch his TV over here above the fireplace. He can't reach it, but he gets to watch his shows. But everybody does it differently. A lot of TVs now are hung above the fireplaces. You don't see the huge family pictures and the old mirrors above the fireplace anymore. It's the TVs. But again, you do you. You do what you want to do. So a lot of people say do just fine art. I'm not a fine art person. I couldn't tell you what was an expensive art piece versus not an expensive art piece because I don't know that much about art. So, but I love art. I love certain pictures up, but most of it's going to have my family in it. So you do you. You do what you love and what makes you feel good. Now, accents. Now we've talked about accents so much, how to make your own vases, how to upcycle, recycle, reuse, throw pillows, the throw blankets. I mean, I have a throw blanket over every arm of every chair and couch in this house. Vintage, old, used, new, it doesn't matter. And I love throw pillows. I utilize a lot of trinkets. That is also an accent. What you use as trinkets is also an accent piece. Maybe you have little trinket dishes for your rings and things. That's an accent. Maybe you have little bowls sitting around for your candies. That's an accent piece. Bowls for your, some people still use the potpourri or the cones. In the wintertime, a lot of people use the cinnamon cones to make the house smell good. Again, an accent piece. It may be brass, it may be silver, it may be the white milk glass. It doesn't matter what it is. Choose your accent pieces, and they don't all have to be vintage. They don't all have to be new. They don't all have to be modern. It depends on what makes you feel good. What makes you feel good when you sit in that room. You want to bring your stress level down when you go and sit in a room in your home. If you want to stress out, go to Chuck E. Cheese, sit there for 10 minutes. All the kids are running around and the lines are long and the machines are broken. When you want excitement, go somewhere like that. No, really, make your room the way you want to feel and you'll be happy with your home. What did you think about that, Olivia?
I thought those are excellent tips, LaDonna. I really did enjoy that. I'll go back to one slide here where I love having a collage on the wall. I've seen that in some magazines, decor magazines, where you can have a wall and it's a collage. So it could be maybe of your kids' artwork, it could be family pictures, and maybe like some certain mementos.
Yes.
And make a whole collage of it. And I don't have a 2-story home, but I've always loved like looking at 2-story houses where along the stairwell, right? Like that wall going up the stairs has all the family photos. I thought that was always really neat.
Yes. We have a 2-story house, and right now I have boxes and boxes and boxes of family pictures. And then I have thousands and thousands of JPEG in the computers and in the phones of family pictures. And right now, what I'm wanting to do, I just repainted my entryway, and my stairway is in the entryway. It's small, it's dark. I lit it up with some different light fixtures and a lighter coat of paint. And we put the trim down the stairway. And now what I want to do is I know it's awkward, but I want to find like Misty's kindergarten, first, second through high school year pictures and Christy's, and then put the grandbabies around theirs of first, second grade, and kind of do like a family wall. And when they were younger, that's where their school pictures went, and they hated it every time their friends came over. So, and one thing I have lacked in this house, when we moved here 8 years ago, I don't know if it's because we've been so busy or what, I have not did enough to have enough pictures hanging, because I've always had so many pictures hanging on the walls, and I just haven't done it still yet 8 years later. That's crazy. So now I'm really trying to go through family portraits and get things done. But yeah, I mean, they even have companies now. My daughter did this, my Christy, where she sent them, I don't know what company it is, and they frame it for you, and it sticks on the wall without nails, without sticky tape, where, I mean, you can just take it off the wall and move it, the pictures, and it resticks and doesn't take the paint or the paper off your walls. And it really looks nice.
I know that's a whole other photo storage, right? The JPEGs in the cloud.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then, we have some that's like video that's still on the beta tapes and the VHS tapes.
Oh.
And then, it's like, then you got to find a company now to put, I mean, it's a whole ordeal of getting things switched over. And then about the time we get it switched over, they'll switch something. I don't know. And then you worry, will the cloud be enough? Will something ever happen to the cloud?
By that time, it'll be going to the galaxy.
I mean, you got to think, what if the cloud, I mean, what if it shorts out one of these days and loses all of our stuff? I don't know. When you have the pictures in your hand, you think that they're there forever, but folks, it's not. Our wedding pictures, which is 39 plus years. I mean, we're going to be married in 40 years. We'll be in May. And our wedding pictures have faded. They have really faded. And we had a professional photographer take them. But in so many of our baby, my baby pictures now have really faded. I can't tell if it's me or my sister. I kind of have to look at the background. The same thing with my girls. I mean, do you ever find pictures that have faded? Tell us. And I keep them in dark places and dark boxes. And, I used to do all the scrapbooking and put it on the right paper and the right albums. They're still fading. So nothing lasts forever, I guess.
Unless you scan them. Yeah, with those, you got to scan them and go through a process of restoring them.
Yes. And that's what I'm going to have to, again, will they give us more time in a day to do that, please? So there's not enough time in a day, right? So we're just going to have to make time, though.
Yeah. And if you're wondering, how do I get started these Mojo decor items? We've got a sneak peek preview for you. LaDonna always prepares a fabulous favorite items reveal. So I can't wait to see what you've pulled out, kind of in white raisin. I hope you found something white raisin to show us.
I tried, but it's kind of hard. But that color's really sticking to me.
Yeah, so let's go to the favorite items reveal and stick around, because we want to give a massive shout out to all of you who have been submitting recipes for our National August Picnic Month. So we want to highlight some new recipes that we received today. And then for now, let's just do the favorite items reveal, because I'm just at the edge of my seat. I need to know what's available on homesweethomotreasures.net.
We have thousands of items, and Olivia will tell you she has found some really great deals herself.
Yes.
For her home and herself.
Yeah, for my personal decor, like this beautiful bracelet. I got this on homesweethomotreasures.net. By the way, a similar one will be available for you when you shop our fundraiser. There's only 3 days left. 3 days, folks. 3 days left to get your hands on this fabulous bracelet. Mine is multicolored, but yours will be white with the angel wings.
Absolutely free with your purchase.
Really spectacular. All right, let's cue up this video. Here we go.
Okay, look at this spectacular lace. There's 2 different laces on this board. You have the white eyelet lace. It is gathered lace. Beautiful, will go on any crafting ordeal. also has a pink and white lace. Look at this. Now, this is a white raisin color. It's a wicker color, but it is in the white raisin family. And it is a pineapple shaped. And I held it up because you can put a light or a candle under it and it'll reflect off and make a nice lamp. This is a vintage deer plate. It has some spectacular markings on it. I love the gold trim around. Look at him. It does come in its original box. The immortality, the 6th issue of the 12th in the Eternal Wishes of Good Fortune collection, Hamilton collection, and it's numbered. And again, it does come in its original box and it does have its certificate. And it's a saucer size plate. It's mint condition. I literally think someone bought it and never took it out of the box. And here in the background, here's some more of the white raisin colors with the oranges and the yellows. And it's the deer over the pond. It is a vintage picture with a wood frame. It is a beautiful decor piece. I love these colors. I would call it a fall picture only because of the coloring in there. I love the stream that the buck and the fawn is over. And here is our small blue box, surprise box, only $9.99. This box will be filled with items, new with tag, like new, vintage, used items. It'll be an assorted worth of items worth at least triple the value that you pay, only $9.99. It will be worth $30+ I sent one out this morning that had over $60 worth of items inside of that box. It is incredible of everything you can put in a box. And this is a surprise box you can use for yourself, use for gifts, use for, if you're in a sorority, if you're in a group that you're having to give out gifts, perfect idea. Perfect idea. I hope you guys love these items because you can literally put these 3 pieces together or not, and they would look fabulous together. The colors are right. I can see that pineapple in your house there in Florida.
I can see that pineapple in my house too, because pineapples represent hospitality, right?
Yes.
And it's welcoming guests. And speaking about, my decor mood, and I have this one family room. It's the wood panel room. I make a point of making that extra cheery. So I've got lots of bright colors in there mixed in with the nostalgic wood. And I think the pineapple, yes, would make a great piece, an accent piece.
Yes. And if you put one of those candles, and it doesn't have to be a real candle, or it can be, or any kind of light underneath it, it shines out, on the ceiling of a pineapple. I love those kind of things. I love the 3D effect of anything.
Yeah, it is really, really cool. And did you see below? We've got the coupon code. There it is.
IOME gives you 15% off your order. 15% off your order. And if you buy using the URL code for our fundraiser, which we'll be giving to you soon, you'll get a free necklace on top of that. So that's there it is.
Well, free bracelet.
tinyurl.com.
You got 3 days left to shop for the fundraiser,
Only 3 days.
Only 24 hours though. Well, 48 hours to use the coupon code. You got all of tonight, right? So all of Monday night, all of Tuesday night, up until midnight Central Standard Time to use the code. But if you pass the code, you can still shop anyway for the fundraiser. Help us out.
Yes. And we put up the Scan Me on there, so you can just scan the code, and it's easy peasy.
We just want to make it super easy for you. No excuses here, right? So go ahead, do your part. Shop for this amazing fundraiser supporting awareness around homelessness, teenage homelessness. It's an amazing organization. We did an interview with Sadio Colbert, the founder of the Los Angeles Society. And so let's give her some support as she does this work. And so super easy. Just scan the code. We'll take you right to the website. All your purchase will be tracked by LaDonna and her team. So make sure that we give her that matching contribution.
Yes, by using the code or the scan, um, you know, it's so easy. It just goes to the back office, and it makes my life easy. It literally does. And then we will bring her back on for her to receive her funds from the fundraiser, which is really cool. We
Excellent.
just
So
did
shop
that a
away.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
so please go ahead and shop. And if you're not shopping right now, you can always get the gift cards. So gift cards, LaDonna, tell them the story about your customer buying the gift cards.
Yeah, so I have a customer that's bought from me several times, and since we've started the fundraisers, she always buys something from the fundraiser. Well, she's having a Labor Day party at her house for Labor Day, and they're doing trivia games. So what she did, she went on and she bought 3 $5 gift cards using the URL code, which gives her also 3 bracelets. So she's got 6 gifts. I send out the gift cards via email, so she doesn't have to deal with that. I shipped her bracelets out this morning. She's going to use those for stocking stuffers for Christmas. So it's been easy for her to do the trivia games and give the gifts out, $5 gift cards. I send them out. All she has to do is give me the emails. I mean, how much easier? And so many people have game nights at their house, bunkos, game nights, sorority parties. What are some of the other groups that people are in that, you're always having to give out little gifts here and there? A gift card, that is the easiest.
Yep, that goes in a swag bag, right? Actually, no, it's all digital because we're trying to be earth friendly. So it's all digital. So we just need the name of the recipient, and LaDonna can shoot that right out to them. I
Yes.
love the idea that you started now with those surprise gift bags because those make great door prizes. So if you're going to a networking event or maybe a function or anything local and you need a quick put together, it's just a quick put together, ready to go gift. Give LaDonna a heads up. I mean, she can send it out to you, and we have them in 2 sizes, the large or the small. Instant door prize giveaway.
Yes. And I have one company that has signed up with us for gifts, and they do it the week after Thanksgiving. And what he's doing is he's ordered a certain amount of gift cards from us, $25 each for his employees. And he's just getting back to me. He's already set it up. I've already invoiced him. He's going to pay. He's given me their emails, and it's going out on Black Friday. They will get their gift cards.
Well, that's
via
amazing.
email. That's their gift because they're closed for 2 weeks during Christmas so that they can spend time with their families. And it's done. It is done. I mean, it's not a huge company, so he can only do $25 each, but hey.
That's amazing. And for sure, you're going to give personalized customer service and attention to his employees that are shopping on your website. So I love that idea.
Absolutely.
All right. So in the time that we have left, oh my gosh, this hour just flies by so quickly. We want to give a massive shout out once again to the August National Picnic Month recipe contest. You've got 3 days left. So 3 days left to get those recipes in because each recipe entry enters your name into the gift card giveaway. So
Yes.
LaDonna, let's see what we've got for recipes today.
They've all been so yummy, delicious. Get those recipes in, guys. We're going to do a virtual cookbook. So get them in. So Juanita sent us in a poached sand pear. Now, I did not realize sand differences in pears. She taught us something. Sand pears is a pear that's really hard. I guess you find in a certain part of Florida. And she uses different liquor to flavor, which is pretty awesome. And here's your recipe for those, and doing it in a crock pot, which makes it easier, and it makes those pears softer. And she gives you step-by-step ingredients that you need. And then on the next page, she's going to give you direction. Now, her recipe will go in our virtual cookbook that we will put out next week. So that's pretty exciting. And then imagine a poached pear and then put vanilla ice cream. And you know, me, I would put caramel or caramel. I call it caramel. I know some people call it caramel. I love caramel on everything. So I would have to put that on there. But yes, vanilla ice cream is yummy. Now, look at this one that came in from Michelle, CEO of Love a Foodie. She is on LinkedIn. I never heard of this seasoning. I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm sure you've advertised and advertised and advertised, but I know of having my own business, everybody doesn't always hear about you. So that's why it's so good to have all these connections and all of us working with each other. Her spices are sold, when I looked it up, in regular supermarkets, or you can order it offline. It's so easy to find. So I have not done the pork tenderloin. I was going to do it yesterday and realized I did not have pork tenderloin. So that is on the shopping list this week. And her seasoning. You can find it in your local superstores, even in Walmart. It says that a lot of Walmarts carry this seasoning. Did you know that, Olivia? Have you ever heard of her before? The seasonings that she does?
Yeah, I've met Michelle on LinkedIn. So she's a really good colleague of another friend of ours, Chef Jill Sullivan, Chef Sully. And, you know, Jill often uses these Love of Foodie spices. I mean, these are like really special spice blends. They're healthy, they're good for you, they're nutritious.
And you know
so
what I
followed
found about
Michelle.
Yeah, and you know what I found about seasonings? You know, I used to have my own restaurants, and I don't call myself a chef because I've never been to chef school. It's been all hands on, but I know how to make my own seasonings, which becomes very expensive by the time you buy, because you only need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then the expiration dates, you don't want to use them past that. And, you know, the fresher you can get, the better the flavors are. And you know, when you're in a hurry, sometimes you just want to go to a real good quality, something in and I noticed hers is in a can, which even makes it better. So yeah, it's great.
And this is a brand new spice blend, you know, and she says it's having a little slice of Italy in your kitchen.
I love that. And, you know, before I put this on there, I looked at her seasonings and all of them look fabulous. She has from zesty to Italy. I mean, what better way can you get? Zesty to Italy. So yeah, I mean, don't be afraid of seasonings. I love seasonings, sauces and gravies, but I try to stick with seasonings just because they're better for us, better for your weight, you know, better for your cholesterol and your sugar levels. I mean,
And I'd be curious because this recipe calls for coconut aminos. And so that's definitely something I've never done before. So I'm curious to see your experience with, you know.
I will tell you, I've never utilized it. So yes. Orange juice, I've used a lot of balsamic vinegar, but coconut aminos, I'm pretty excited. So this will be something that I cook over the next couple of days for sure. And you don't have to use bread when you're doing something with your meats either. I don't eat bread, but I love just to put it on the plate with it. Even if I order a burger, I'll say, hold the bread, you know, so. All right, Lost Angel Society needs us, guys. This is a fundraiser to help homeless teens get homes, clothing, backpacks, school supplies, you know, just things that we take for granted. So yes, 40% of every purchase goes back to the Angel Society. And as always, remember, it's all about you. I strive to give you the best value, quality, and variety that you all deserve. I give you the best customer service that you will ever get on all of your new tag, new, light new, and vintage items. Be kind to one another. Remember, it's all about the journey. Lots of hugs and loves as we learn and work together to save our earth one landfill at a time. I know it's becoming the shopping season. So if you're looking for something and you cannot find it, I'm your girl.
Excellent. So that wraps up our Monday Mojo. So hopefully everyone enjoyed LaDonna's tips for the Mojo Decor. That was just 5. So you got to tune in again for the next 5. And we are excited because we're going to be preparing for our Labor Day episode. And we'll have another fantastic episode in store for Throwback Thursday as well, too. So
yes, lots of tricks and trivia.
Yes. So as always, if you're watching this on replay, join the conversation. We love to hear from you. Just join us, talk to us. What items are you looking for? What topics are you interested in? We're constantly, thinking of new content and information to bring to you. So hopefully you got to, be on the inside scoop of Sherwin-Williams color forecast, the biome. So now you can tell that to all your friends and family. You got the color forecast. And how awesome that is. I love that they're bringing the earthy tones back. That was a great lesson, LaDonna.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, everyone. I hope that you are having a fabulous Monday, and I hope this set your mood for a great Mojo week. And tune in with us on Throwback Thursday.
Yes, indeed. So if you're looking for the coupon code link again, let me pop it on the screen so that way you have it. So take a good look one last time. Scan this code, takes you right to the fundraiser. We're going to change the code every episode, depending on the fundraiser we're having. We just want to make it super easy for you so you can just shop right away. And remember, 3 days left for the fundraiser. So there's your coupon code right there.
Oh, it's exciting. 3 days. 3 days left for the recipes. 3 days left for the fundraiser. 3 days left of August. Oh, my gosh. And what will September bring us?
What will September bring us indeed? Yes. All right. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.